Okay, boys and girls, let's do it. So as you can see in the description, we have a couple of things to cover today. I didn't upload for a while, but then I am back. So you all probably seen it. Nothing new, but let's just do an unboxing. The latest Jordan retro reissue. We have our Air Jordan 11 retro lows. Nice couple of touches in the box. 23. Large Jumpman logo. We have a Jumpman on the other side as well. Nothing special about the box, but it's always better when it's professional. Okay. So obviously I've picked them on in the shop, Foot Locker shop. So I already had them on my foot. So therefore, this one obviously it's been done a little bit differently originally. Let's just pick up the other one. Okay, so there they are. That's how they come in. So you have the top lace, it's undone. The laces are tucked in, and the paper inside. You have your inserts. That's the way they rock these days. Okay, so trainers themselves, pretty cool, you know, I really like them. Carbon fiber plate and the see-through bottom is really nice. I think they'll be pretty good on the court, but we shall see. Now, a couple of things. They really wide at the top. So what I've noticed when I put down my foot and I sent a picture to my girlfriend, she was like, I don't really like them because the top is pretty wide and that leather, that blue leather is pretty pronounced. Okay, so other than that, the only thing that I'll say, and I'll cover in the second part of the video, is the sizing, but we're gonna get to that. Overall, really nice, clean pair of shoes, pair of trainers, man. Really decent. Difference, the leather at the upper, you know that. What I'm surprised about it, there's no Jumpman logo on a tongue here. So I don't know if that's the original, but I never owned them in the past when they originally came out. I have a couple of pairs in the 90s, late 90s, but I never managed to get my hands on a pair of these. I couldn't afford them. But that's something that is missing for me. Okay, I know we have a Jumpman logo and obviously Jordan over here, but that looks a little bit odd. But other than that, pretty decent pair. You know, my size is 8, as you can see. So it's UK 8, and as I live in UK and I'm buying my sneakers in UK, but they look pretty big. Just to compare, and jump to Nike Up Tempos. They're 8 as well, and they're pretty tight on my feet. Okay, and maybe just an optical illusion because of that front that looks really kind of substantial, massive. I would even say Up Tempo looks it's a little bit bigger, so that's just the illusion. But really nice. I can't wait to rock them outside. Obviously for special occasions, you don't want to get them ruined because they're gonna get dirty really quick on that part over here. You don't want to get that ruined quick. Obviously it's a summer sneaker, so you need to be really careful, keep them in a pristine condition. You want them to look like this for a long time. A little Jumpman logo at the back, 23, obviously you all know that. The shoe on the foot is feels much better, much tighter than 12s that recently been released. Okay, now I struggle with this at the beginning. Okay, I have struggled with these ones at the beginning. Okay, so my foot will come out the back, this is 8.5 though. We're talking 3 to 5 millimeters. It's not a lot, but you know, I couldn't wear them. I was like, it feels like the shoe is too big. Obviously the leather is a little bit more, you know, a little bit better leather on these ones. I don't think that's that good quality, but it looks, the half size make a lot of difference. I don't know if it's because it's 12s, but you know, if you look at them, there's nothing in it, guys. There's nothing in it. But these feels really like, you know, the heel will just keep on slipping. You know, I'll have to tie them really tight for them to stay on my feet. Where these ones, when I put them in the shop, I try them on in the shop, they were straight and bang on, and then I had another go here in my flat, and they're perfect. So sizing one, and obviously the way the shoe is made, I think the other one is, you have your air zoom technology in the 12s, you don't have that in here all the way through, and I think that's what pushes the foot up, and that's why you don't have that much of support at the back. Okay, so that's that with the 11s. Okay, now I need to pick up on a couple of things. Okay, I've been buying sneakers for so long time, you know, I'm more than 35 years old, so been around the game for a couple of years and been watching lots of YouTube videos before I decided I'm gonna make a move and do a couple of videos myself. And the main thing that I'm being annoyed with is, oh, this is not original, this is not, guys, listen, I own watches that cost £8,000, okay, handmade, out of money, you know, the cars, you know, there's nothing perfect, okay. And quick example here, I do apologize if the trainers are a little bit worn, but I wear my sneakers, I don't fucking collect them, don't keep them in the loft. Okay, quick example, you can see the difference. People go like, oh, look at that, these are fake, this is a little bit more too pronounced, that, you know, they are fakes, they're fakes. I pretty could understand someone goes by smell, but listen, them shoes will differ, even in a pair, even if the same pair. Look at that, look how much space you've got over here, yeah? Now look how much space you've got over here. Is someone gonna shout out fakes? And that's a pair, okay? But they're not handmade shoes, man. They're not 300, 400, you know, even if they were, they're cheaply made, okay? No shoes mass produce is, you know, perfect. And that just goes to show you go, oh, this needs to be like that. But look, it's the same pair. Same flipping pair, guys. So, just makes me laugh. Oh, look at that, stitching goes like that. It's fake because this stitching goes like that. Listen, if you work in a shop, pick up a couple of same pairs and you will see that you're full of shit that you took out of your ass, okay? That's the pair, that's a legit pair, okay? I'm going from Foot Locker, okay? Or actually, these are Nikes. So Nike Town in London, okay? Same thing with the 12s. Okay, I can go on and on and on. Oh, this pattern is so much more pronounced. Can you see that? And yet again, this is a pair. Look, that's not that pronounced. So if someone's gonna show their fakes, I picked them up in Nike Town, okay? So please don't. Okay, I get receipts and everything. If someone's gonna shout they're fakes, they're not. Oh, look at the stitching between this and that. Check this out, okay? So they're different. They're different, but because maybe the machine is set up differently, okay? You have 15, 20, I don't know how many machines doing them in a factory, okay? Then we have slightly different settings, I don't know. But you can't go by that, okay? You can't go, well, what you need to do is buy legit pay. If you buy something off eBay, then you're fucking flipping a coin, man. I know not everyone can afford your sneakers from the retailer, because that's 100 £150, okay, $175. But that's the name of a game, man. You need to have money to play with things like that, okay? And if you don't, then try to rock your fakes as much as you can, man. I wouldn't, because obviously there's technology behind it. There's a, you know, I'm not buying that just to show off. I'm buying this because I like the brand. I like the way they should look. It's a memory lane for me when I was 18, when I was playing ball. You know, I was watching Michael Jordan live, and I was just thinking, God damn, man, it must be the shoes. That's what I was thinking back then, because obviously that was the only thing I could do. So I don't know. Think about these guys. Think about this, because I don't know. Because I don't know anymore. It pisses me off. It pisses me off really bad, because people want to say, "Oh, I have a legit pair." There's still sleepers like this. You can pick them from Foot Locker. I was just today picking the 11s, and the 30s are still there, sitting on the shelf. So, you know, it ain't nothing special. It's just a shoe. It probably costs £10 to produce, man. So don't expect magic quality, okay? Because Yeezy is not gonna give you that. Adidas is not gonna give you that. They're mass-produced shoes, man. Maybe machines. What do you expect? Okay, so that's a little bit of my rant. Sorry if I was going on for too long. I just wanted to touch on the topic because it just makes me like I don't want to watch them YouTube video anymore, which is bad. That's not what this is all for. Just take them for what they are. They're a pair of sneakers. That's all they are, okay? Alright guys, peace. I'll see you later and take care.